At its core, Cover Story is about rediscovery of love, of trust, and of the ability to embrace emotions when professional ambition collides with desire. The novel follows Melanie, a journalist whose life has always been defined by discipline, ambition, and the refusal to show weakness. Melanie thrives on control, but beneath her confident exterior lies vulnerability and longing. Her world is shaken when she encounters someone who challenges everything she thought she knew about herself. Enter Hope, fiery, stubborn, and determined to live authentically. Hope is bold, unafraid to speak her mind, and thrives on risk. Unlike Melanie, she has no interest in hiding who she is. But when their paths collide in the charged atmosphere of media, secrecy, and forbidden attraction, sparks fly. Not just professional ones, but the kind that ignite transformation. The relationship begins with tension, fueled by Melanie's reluctance to risk exposure and Hope's determination to break through her walls. Melanie is drawn to Hope's energy, while Hope is captivated by Melanie's quiet strength. What begins as mistrust slowly transforms into trust, intimacy, and passion. As their bond deepens, Melanie struggles with fear of rejection, fear of scandal, fear of losing herself in the shadow of her career. Hope, despite her own insecurities, pushes Melanie to embrace authenticity. Their chemistry is undeniable, making every interaction charged with vulnerability and desire. Rachel Lacey's writing is sharp, emotional, and deeply engaging. She blends humor with heartbreak, creating a romance that feels both entertaining and transformative. The chemistry between Melanie and Hope is electric, making their connection feel authentic and satisfying. Thematically, Cover Story explores workplace romance trope, the tension between ambition and intimacy, identity and vulnerability. Melanie's journey reflects the courage required to embrace intimacy despite fear. Love and risk. Hope's arc underscores the beauty of risking vulnerability in unconventional circumstances. Community and belonging. The media setting adds grit and depth, reinforcing themes of loyalty and resilience. The climax is both emotional and triumphant, as Melanie must decide whether her connection with Hope and her own truth is worth the risk of vulnerability and rejection. The resolution affirms the novel's central message, that sometimes the fiercest battles lead to the most authentic love stories, even when they begin in the shadow of secrecy. By the end, Cover Story is more than a romance. It is a meditation on courage, authenticity, and the beauty of finding someone who sees you for who you truly are. It expands Rachel Lacey's body of work with passion, grit, and emotional resonance, leaving listeners deeply moved.